Do you believe in God? Ask him. If you don't believe me, I must apologize to you. I owe an apology. Did you have a good time last night? Yes, I enjoyed myself very much. He has recovered completely from his illness. He has fully recovered his health. Do you ever listen to the radio? Does it just venue? We have only one life to live. We only live once. What made you so angry? Please make yourself at home and help. Anything you want, you worry. She only make the teacher whispers and listen. Still heard nothing from him, but still no letter came from him. Have you any money with it? Is he still there? Is who still where? Do you always get on with us? Do you usually get up early or late? Shall I tell him we do with it? And somebody do something about it. You are tired, aren't you? Who and what are you? What nationality is she? She is English, representative Japanese senior high school graduate, going to college. How would you call my fever is gone, but still have a back call. How long can I come to book for? How much did you pay for this one? How many baths do you take a week? Why do you remember something and forget? I'm sorry, quite sure you can come. Where do you live in Tokyo? Do you know by any chance of what time it's plain is due? What on earth do you imagine is going to happen to us if we break on with career people capable of how much you do or how much can happen 10 years, how little change you heard the wind blow, how more confidence in yourself. Don't be fully clear. Remember to your family. Never act lash on the impulse of the moment. Do be quiet, do stay till I get back. Let's go for a roll call and see show. Shall we? Don't let talk about it anymore. Let them think of what they like. Don't let a little thing like the worry on. Don't let a little thing. Don't nothing be. Don't let a little thing that worry you. Let nothing be done by half. Forget what is behind you and do your best to win. Well, either it is a go hungry. Says that John Sanders wire telling you when you will arrive. I'll be at the station to meet you. Hurry up or you will miss your train. You have only 5 minutes to catch it. Tired. I'm tired. Very. The hotel next door. But one to this when he's angry, he doesn't feel days. I'll leave here comes around once every 4 years. Why didn't you say so in the first place? He never spoken. Less spoken to you. He used to get up early and take an hour's walk for breakfast. I shall be 80 next birthday. Have a good night's sleep in the Europe and in the morning you'll be sorry. He said, what shall I do? Don't ask me. You must make up your own mind what time shall be home today, 7:30 as usual. When will your father be back? Oh, job at home, Mr. Keith, please don't trouble. It's no trouble at all. You shall work for nothing as long as you live. If he works hard, I shall higher wage. You shall go for a doctor. We'll have another cup of tea, Mary. Yeah, thank you, Herbert. Jim. No, thank you. What shall he do next? Have done your homework for tomorrow? Yes, I finished out an hour ago. It just left. I don't think it's gone very fast. I've been to the station to mark off. I was meaning to write to you only. Been so busy with working another here than that for 10 years. How long have you been in Tokyo? You never had a day's innocence. This is the first time that you've been here. Have you ever met Nico? Yes, it's been there a sort of times. Never read the Bible on the way through. Have you heard from him? I've been chew it till tomorrow. By then I shall meet a man out of your week tomorrow. Would you please let me the book for a couple of days? Or have you doing with it? And that afternoon, the Lord game just as I given up a whole. I have to put the alarm on for 5:30, and when it was too dark outside. I'd never been inside of there before. They got my summer going before. I knew everybody's loving it behind your back. He's always finding fault with everything I do. I'm afraid we're going to have some this evening. We shall be seeing each other again soon. I hope. Let's hurry. He'll be waiting at the station to someone sing a blow them around. John will be been another while. I'm looking for you everywhere. You're looking off the side. I've not been sleeping well lately. It'll have raining hurry tomorrow. I've been overworking myself for days past. The child character is greatly influenced by his own environment. The body with good education cannot be measured in money. He is well spoken about everybody. The whole train was delayed. Some 3 hours by heaven. No fault. He was kicked out of school for cheating. How many years ago was this house built by whom was eventually discovered? The work will be finished by the end of this week. 5 days ahead was scheduled. Impossible task got me all being accomplished by people who did not know that they are impossible. They are not been married a month before. The event choral turned the radio on was being played at piano concert. When is going to be born? He is not much interested in things of that kind. I was caught in the shower on my way home from school. I was ventured to the skin. We better not. Sorry, right? Honestly, I was a ton of the news. I wanted to do attend with disadvantages. The world thought of work. Rain, breath, and made a rare keeper who used to He's worried about your health. You had better have a chance of some rebus. Must be responsible for your conduct. You must not miss such a good chance. Much ago, you've only just come. You will have to do it over again. I miss my boss and I have to wait an hour for the next time to sell all my books, great books. Will you have a strong influence upon those who read them? Our letters must have corrected on the way. Can you lend me some money? What do you want? And for morning count about everything. You can't firm the habit of thinking for yourself too early. There are so many places to see in London. I'm afraid you will not be able to see all of them. There were two. I've not been able to. I've been able to buy my house. I spoke the other day. She couldn't speak without saying something to you. Who can it be? What can I have said? I've ended the rumor can't be true. You cannot have an ignorant of the fact. And may I ask a question? Certainly, you may well be proud of his son. Rainy weather, snow may come. Weather is a ring around the moon. It says some button. Remember, no, I've returned it. You might as well throw your money away as a London. Him may honest folk prosper. They're about going there. Yes, there it is. But we need a ticket. We can walk there in the back easier. It's very far. I need not. I did haven't worried at all. Friend ought to help one another. You ought help. or you ought not to speak of him that way. You ought not have trusted him in the first place. You should refrain from judging others hastily, but you shouldn't be thinking of any thought. Then what do you think I should have done? It seems odd to me that anyone's going to use a better job. People will talk. You can't keep them from talking. You will have some win everything. I will say so many things that wouldn't come to my lips. She would sit for hours sat in the motion doing nothing. How like a pooper they get money, but dishonest me. How dare you speak to me like that? If you're going at all, you better go on once. And you better make it for a good. So something may have not have been born, seeing is believing, and not you thinking of that now. It's not you. They're being angry, really. He meant that way. In fact, there is no denying them. Stop going bringing about. I remember saying that meant some way before. We're being unable to help and do smoking. Can you imagine doing a thing like that? I can't help saying what I think. I suppose I was born that way. I can't stand being allowed at. I say all the same because I want to save you from making the same mistake I made. Excuse me for being personal, but I wonder if I may ask how just on his believing. Marrying the neighbors complained about this. They went on playing that stereo football far into the night. Instead of going alone, I will make it for the long time, but working as hard as I can. You're not worth working about. You are very good at making excuses. Or not to be afraid of giving out hearing. They're convinced that people dissolve them. I'm sick and tired of hearing his complaints. Keep getting very near. Being run over by motor court to playing some tunes with us. We're all looking forward so much to seeing you again. For a moment, I thought of taking a work from school on some pretext or other, but I thought better than decide to go. I don't feel like eating. I'm not hungry at all. Growing children like to be told what to do and what not to do. The unexpected always happened. I kept barking or something better left and said, "Now, I heard you talking in your sleep last night. I saw the bus coming around the corner. The next moment, I saw the child run over. Can you make it sound in any foreign language? I'm afraid you'll not. You will have to get your eyes tested for glasses. I feel rather sleepy. I sat up till late last night. Should go on shopping this afternoon. I'm always too busy earning my living to read books of a kind. Can't sleep at night thinking of it. And when he was 9, his father died. George Willis leaving the family parents and remained silent and not knowing what to say. Having written his letter, he hurried apart. I can't live on my words. Prices going up the way they are, life being very short and quiet hours over to you, always none of them in real. Such being the case, I thought prudent not to tell everything that happened, judging from the look of the sky, my heart showered night before nightfall. Generally speaking, wooden buildings are not very dull to know. The one thing in court, another to teach a private to be there. But I want to do something new Orleans and count what to be idle. Nobody likes to be I don't know how to thank you for about a year. He seems to seriously seems to be trying to say something, but no words can. You don't seem to have changed a bit since I saw a lot 10 years ago. There doesn't seem to be anything the matter with it. Said that I could just proceed to examine my child. The day happened to be a Sunday in terms of credit we hardly make it. He believed ignorance to be men's greatest enemy. How do you have to be to vote in the national election? Better late before night. I saw it to be in plenty of time. We hurried saw not to be late. The house should be so built. Unless I'm sorry to have kept you waiting so long. Sharp, glad to see you ended it between 8 and 10 o'clock. I was disappointed to find you out. He must be crazy to do such a thing. He lived to point all my unbelief. We are up to think ill about it. Difficult man. We're ashamed. I'll let people see what we feel. I feel too depressed to eat any of them. That's so hang. Not so foolish to do that. You're all now to take care of yourself. You will be unwise to do so. To tell the truth, I hate the very certainty to hear him to talk. You would think he was a bit queer and had the stranger to say the room was empty. He saw speak a grown up babe. She's very frugal. No station. I just might call. There is nothing to worry about. There's very good material to make exam questions out. And when it's funeral to be John Curtis' father's plan was to be a pianist. She was to have a company. Last minute change her mind and decide to stay all right. It is how let one on earth out to do. You will have to take a taxi if you are to be on time. Who is to blame for this one? Not to be trusted. I was deep the next morning for Paris. I bought a ticket to when I missed my purse. There was nothing for it but hope for the best. I couldn't borrow life by this many appearance. Must be an awful blow to a man in his position to have his wife run on. Nothing will make him change his mind. Did you do it of your free will, or were you meant to do it against your will? It's here, John. Didn't you come in Johnson somewhere call for him? It isn't like it to be so. Often it is to breed, but there practice is natural for children to be tied up to their parents. When would it be convenient to come here? It is very kind of you to say so. It was foolish of it to waste your money on such offer and make it rude to be in bed by 11:30. He made it clear that it had nothing to do with the money. I don't think it necessary for us to do so much for him. It took me longer to get here than I expected. Coach your fortune to give your son a college. It makes me quite sick to hear him advertising himself. It's natural that he should complain. Is it any wonder that you have failed in the exam? What a pity that a man of talent should have died so young. It's very doubtful whether he will live with her or not. It's time for you to go to bed. It's 11:30. It's too late now to do anything. It's Friday today, isn't it? It'll be Saturday tomorrow. won't be long before we know the truth. What's the weather like today? It looks like clearing up. If it gets much colder, the rain changes to sleet or maybe to snow. Don't you think it's rather cold for October? It began to grow dark. It was rather quiet and for about September that year. Raining 1 day and 3. It's only about 3 miles there and back. I see it all now. It was just as I had told me. None of them will come forward with the truth, or it's off the midnight. They're work. But what is it you want to talk to me about? What is in him that makes him say something next every time he opens his mouth? How is it that many men who are brain major so lightly emotional? There are different ways of taking a breath, but the best way is say there is no without an exception. There hospital anywhere near you. There's 9 something train to Tokyo, isn't there? What's there for supper? There's gonna be rain before morning. There shall be no cheating in exam. There was 1 week spot in as a character. The next there may be some truth in what is. There can be no doubt about it. There ought to be some way out of difficulty. It must be a task understanding between them. There used to be a large area in the back. There happened to be a woman then that misunderstanding about it. There being nothing else to do. Went home to bed. There remained no more to be said that afternoon. Things out the back. They arrived to tell you whether you will pass an exam or not. Primarily on your indication. How did a lot of my parents can easily imagine. It meant does not matter what people say of you. It often happens that one who marries in Henry later write me send the newspaper daily history of the world. It goes without saying there are many exceptions to this, or you shouldn't get it into your head that everybody is against you. The fact that I've written nothing since morning, the only trouble with her that too is honest. You have to believe out whatever she thinks. I hope that it will be again. I think that he arrived with something, but I'm not sure. I don't think he's ever told the line is life. It doesn't know what their honesty is necessary. The best part, what do you think? He said to that, can you guess how much I would to realize how important a job of teaching you have only to imagine working with a teacher is a one who wonder or going to become of him. We sometimes know whether remaining to tell him the truth, but looking at his eyes or the song of his voice, I doubt whether we can finish it by tomorrow, but before buying anything, you had better ask yourself whether we couldn't do it without doubt. Someone at the door would go and see who it is. You can learn a lot about a person, how he behaves in company. I can't say how sorry I am that you're leaving us. Didn't even say where he was going or when he'd be back. Really didn't know what before. People used to believe that the earth was like get alive, maintain that earth moves some still to mind. The weather should go on. I have no idea what he will do. He said he would like to be of help me as I have been to him. Told me that I should be sorry for what I'd done someday. He told the teacher that he hadn't had a week the previous night. He said he could ask simple questions in French and that he could understand the answers. He said that I'd rather do things his own way and that he hated to be told what to do and what not to do. The old man said the clever man with your stupid way. He went on to say that he worked with not excessive even dollar work with most people that's painful than I don't know. He said that I should have done the same thing in this place. The doctor then asked me for a regular meal. She asked me when where I'd see him line. He told John to rest easy and not all he could. I wanted him to work hard and not waste time. Screamed loudly for him. Never trust a man who would pick up everybody. The work for the people who are promising other men who haven't in middle age fulfilled their promise and not use talent. Truth, people who lie their life. And dangerous to trust a man who's past you know nothing. Japan is a country with population, perpetual overflowing geographical limit. Choose for your friend those whom you can respect. One can always be kind to people about whom one cares nothing. Who that man went out? Jessica came in. The fire got the disaster broke out in the kitchen. But the restaurant have you found of which sound you have lost. The other day, a calendar showed the day of the week, on which day of the month falls. We must form a habit of taking check for beautiful circumstances in which we're placed. Consider the dictionary whenever you meet any word, the meaning of which you don't understand. This woman thought I was a rich man, which surprised me. You are the only person in the world that can help me. The very man we want. I've done all that man can do. I don't want to do anything. You must tell me all that you know about it. A woman who does the same work as a man should get the same pay as a man. I found him to my spoke of a joint, the same humble man that I've always been before. He has courage to do what I think is done. To remember the house where you spent your childhood years. I'll come some other time when you're last bit. My native is almost the same as it was 20 years ago when I was born. No one said it in the garden in the summer. It was worn out for trees. Isn't there any good reason why I shouldn't? That's the way things are. Nothing can be done about it. You may take whichever you please. You may come whenever you like. I feel like wherever you go. If it rains tomorrow, I shall say her home. If you go near there, shall I'll tell a secret if you will promise not repeat. What would you do if anything happened to your father? If the sun would rise in the west, I wouldn't change my mind. If you could be born again, would you rather be a man or woman? If you can know what gone through, you would surely be me. I shouldn't worry about it. If I were, what would you have done in my place? If I hadn't been there, he must be drawn. He ought to be here by now. If I had taken the 10-to-1 express, if I were not for the heat or the no looking thing could exist, if I had not have been for your support, he might not have been successful out here. Today you won't get one and not follow your doctors about. I felt as if I owned you. It is not if you had done anything to be ashamed of. Or later he would come reading about that. Nothing had to happen. The child ate us hungry. If he had eaten nothing for days. I wish I had a room of my own. He wished I had never been born. He wished he could die. You said than that and better love and said, now listen to me. I'm older than you. I have far greater experience of the world. How much older is than he is older than about 2 years. Happiness and success in life depends on good health. And then you have the single thing. You had better tackle these questions first. It's a mistake to spend much time on the more difficult one. Which do you like better? Tea or coffee? I like coffee better. He made up his mind to work harder than ever. I'm sorry. So, sir, I'm more sorry than I can say, and I hope you will forgive me. We couldn't do any more than too much excellent than Mohammed. That good. It was a fine day outside, more like the middle of October than you remember. And more mad than you are when spring comes. The one sunrise early and early, day by day, grew more and more angry as I talked. The more you know, the more you find you don't know. Don't you think schemes by far the pleasant of all witness? But Shakespeare is the greatest point that England has ever produced. I'm happy when left alone. What kind of music do you like? Nothing is more beautiful than children. And all the fit for what happened. I am as much playing as you. It's almost out here. Here in Sendai, as I suppose it is in the place, they spoke French as fluently as it were native tongue. She's not so young as she looked. Thanking for me when you simply return the book to me as soon as you have done with it. At some period, though, one child was hard all before another turned out. I know sure not the word then I wrote it, but it was too late. There was still a good 15 minutes to wait before the train arrived. The headache disappeared soon after I took the medicine. Please remain seated until the plane has landed. We don't realize the value of health. We'll lose it until lying about 10 inches deep on the ground. About the time we got up in the morning, I shall never forget your kindness as long as I live. I told him how time dies. It seems only yesterday, but it's over 5 years since he died. Curious meant he's a good scholar. He doesn't follow that he's a good teacher. You shouldn't despise a man because he's poor. I wish I had not drunk coffee for it. Maybe so wide awake. He loved in your address at the post. Also, that letter forward. It looks like rain taking the umbrella with her. Lest you should get wet and catch cold. I was so sorry that for a moment couldn't speak. Oh, there no one spoke. Each knew what in the other mind. Don't frontly contradict anybody, even when you're sure he is wrong. But after I went to bed tired of the voice, I was unable to get to sleep. No matter who said what, I won't change my mind. Say what you were. It is a mother that was made. What you are, you must obey the rules of school, whether you like them or not. Do as I told us firm concerned. You may do as you please. Any book will do so long as it is interesting. Be a good listener to whether a good talker, every critic agrees. I still boss clean and check it. It is true, not even about the nation that's sure great and it cannot be obtained with the conquest of the difficulty. We must please come again either tomorrow or the day after. We have neither washing machine nor fridge. We are thinking about vacuum cleaner. We could scarcely live a single day without help. I don't know could they live without help. I was only just in time for the last train. The train didn't come on time. I cannot come before school begins. I hope about that. Except on Wednesday, well, what do you do? Use the most evenings on with television. On Saturday afternoon, we have no school either. It's a holiday, and what you did should be done. He passed away peacefully in his sleep at the beat on the morning of December 10th, 1974. I shall cook between 3 and 4 o'clock. He served during the day and worked during the night. It's been raining and on since Bodom. He used to work hard from early morning until late at night. Get everything ready by my morning. We live for some days without water, but without air. We're done a few minutes. My father and mother died within a few weeks, so each other. The rest went across the search from a hotel might live. My parents live in a small suburban town some 5 miles north of Chicago, and the Islamic percentage of my around us are mad and didn't know that there is a big pond in front of my house. He thought that within a short walk with boss I catch call either from other people. The monkey said we most likely, but they are far behind the intelligence. Been not symphony. It's a great favorite audience. I'm against forcing a child to early in life. Please let me know the result. Example by phone. You better get a book to read on the train. No one can live on such a small salary. You aren't angry. What about and why should I be angry with you for telling me what I ought to know? 10 people reported seriously injured in the railway accident. Nothing can come of nothing. The first child died at 3 of Sky, but you should be more careful in choosing your friend. What do you do first? I did that. You must cure yourself with this bad habit. Today the college should have viewed his education simply as a mean toward the bad paying job. The moon came out from behind the cloud. She said she would go early because it called on account of the heavy snowstorm. All the trains on the line ceased running at 4 p.m. In spite of his phone, he was a wonderful man. We decided to go by bus instead of working, go by bus every day except when it rained. I don't believe a word of what you say. You must first ask yourself what is the kind of work for which you are best fitted. There is something I should like to speak to you about. What are you all laughing at?